All right, gone ahead and got everything. I think we're ready. So we'll go in there. This will go in there. Now we'll go in there and hopefully, yep. Nope, did something wrong. What did I do? Something wrong with the wetware. I think it is it this one? Or wetware. Or I don't know why it didn't do that. Inventory. What did I have on there? Input bus 5, yep. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't do that. Why didn't it pull that? Not sure. Anyway. All right, so there is everything. I'll take a look at for the next one. But let's just go ahead and get this. It's the field generators. Didn't even look at the power it needs. But there we go. All right. So there is these crazy difficult field generators. And then I think there we go. Throw that in there. All right, so we need one more of those. Let's see if it does it right. All right, it looks like it. Did it do it right? What am I waiting on? No. I don't know why it's not playing that out. I'll have to... I must have done something wrong somewhere, right? Wetware, precise, yep. Input, precise, 4. Input bus, down, 4. I don't know. Looks right. But there is the second field gen, so we got 2 of those. All right. Last thing here. I think I need some superconducting wires. I haven't got those crafted though. So we got densimericium. I think this is all we need. And obviously the flux electrum. 8 flux electrum and 32 4x cables. So I need superconducting wires. I have these. I need 64 of these if we need 32. All right, so we need some more neutronium, some americium. All right, so unfortunately, not quite there yet, but for sure, next episode, we will come back and we will build the new fusion reactor and hopefully check out maybe a new plasma. Because I'm running low on helium, so that I feel like that's a pretty good time to kind of see if we can create a new different plasma for our turbines, and maybe so we produce less, or maybe just, I don't know, ramp up our helium plasma. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one. Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. Just looking out my window, looking at my assembly line run in here, because we are just crafting up the last of the components, and hopefully it didn't get messed up. I think we're good. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, we're getting the last of the superconducting wires here, and we should be able to craft up the yeah, why don't I just do that? I don't know why I was doing that so slow. We can finally craft up the fusion controller. Now, I have had the fusion reactor running, and it's crafting up some americium. Wow, that just happens to be like a completely even number. That's funny. But, yeah, I may just pull this out. Yeah, I should probably just let that run until it finishes. That's going to be a little while, though, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm just crafting up the last component here. Okay, why isn't that one working? Ah, that's right. Yep, because it can't pull out. It doesn't have everything in it. Really got to figure out how to fix that, because that is a bit of a pain. I mean, other than crafting up more assembly lines, but I'm trying to do it all on one, just for, I think it's kind of fun trying to figure out ways to optimize everything. So that's why I'm kind of sticking with one, but obviously if it comes down to having to split up the motor and the pump, because that's the one that seems to be messing everything up the most, because the motors are, you have to craft the motor for the pump. Yeah, and the blocking does not change that, because once it puts the pump recipe in there, it'll put the cables in there, and then it won't be able to complete this because it doesn't have all the items in. So I'm not sure. Unless I move the pump recipe to, no, see, that would do the same thing. So it would still pull out. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to like really kind of test that out and stuff. But I think we are good on, almost. We're crafting up the last of the, yep, couple seconds and we're good. Now I need a little bit of flux electrum, and I don't remember how much it is. Let me check that really. So 8 flux electrum. All right, so we'll get that going. Let me cut here and let me wait till this all finishes. It's gonna be a little while, so yeah, and then we can break down the fusion reactor, and I think, yeah, I think it's time to sort out this whole chaos in there. So yeah, we'll come back and we will work on that. All right, we are back. Just throwing the flux electrum in there, and I noticed I have 816 electrum wires, and I have no idea how I ended up with that. It must have been when I was crafting up the coils for the, I must have completely like messed up my the math on that. I must have done like double what I needed. But oh well, we will end up getting more of these. I think it is 52 for 4 of them, isn't it? Yeah, see, that's probably what I did. Or I must have crafted them. I don't remember. But anyway, so there is that. The superconducting, there we go. Need to join those, and we get 32 for that. The flux electrum should be right there. All right, let's go ahead and craft up this fusion reactor tier 3. Feels pretty good. Now I need to put some soldering alloy. Where are you? So I need just under 3 buckets. Luckily you don't need like a perfect amount, because that would be not fun. All right. So that. There we go. So that order. Man, I like these invisible Steve's Factory Manager cables for stuff like this. The other thing I thought about doing was bigger hatches, but I'm not sure if how that works. If I had like the HV slots, if they had 16, if it puts... Will it work if it has 2 recipes in the things? I have no idea. So I'd have to test that out. I'll just do that in a test world. All right. So the hatches. These are like random stuff. All right. So hopefully that is running. All right, so there we go. There is the tier 3 fusion reactor, and yeah, so that is everything that we need. Oh, except for the casings, but I need to break it down before I can do that. Now, I'm going to use less. Oh, okay. So, missed that part. I was thinking it was just Naquat alloy. I totally didn't even think about the Mericium that we're going to need for that. All right, so I got to figure out how many, because I don't want to have to craft up more of these casings than I'm actually going to need. Shoot. So I have 5, and then... Yeah, I'm going to have to count all these, because I'm doing as many hatches as possible, so that actually lowers the amount needed. So there is, I think, 8, 10... Let's see. 3, 6... There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or, oh my goodness, yeah, this is going to be a pain. 9, 18, and then there's like, oh my god, I'm going to have to do this off. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out. There's 30, okay, there's 32 on the top ring and 32 on the bottom ring. Yeah. And then the inner rings have 2, 4, 7. So 7, 14. There's 28 in the inner ring. All right, so that's 64 plus 28, and then the outer ring has... Wow, I'm like, that's 92, and then the outer ring has... All right, 95, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, let me... I'm gonna completely confusing myself here. So let me get this all counted up, and then I'm gonna have to craft more Americium. I don't have enough. Pretty sure. All right, that actually wasn't as bad. I was thinking there's 32 on the outer ring. Oh, 36 on the outer ring, sorry. So there's, like, each side has 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, and then it just repeats it. So that's 36. So we got 36 outer, 28 middle, then 32 and 32. So how many casings are we looking at? So 32. All right, so in total it's 128, but we have other things to replace it with. So 128 minus 16 and minus 16 for the input and the output hatches. And then in theory, we could have 16 energy hatches, which would drop it down to 80, but we're not doing that until I upgrade it because the neutronium needed in that is crazy. So we're looking at 94 casings that we need. Let me just take a look at UV energy hatches. What would be... Yeah, because that would be... I would need 14 more, so what are we kind of looking at here? Wow, I'm out of chrome. Oh, I'm out of a lot of stuff. Where is the neutronium that we're going to need? Did I get the right thing? I feel like that wasn't the right thing. Doesn't it require... It requires pumps, so it needs neutronium, right? I'm just not seeing it. 358, yeah. I think it's going to be quicker to do the Americium. Just extra, the 14, more Americium. All right, so 94. We got all the mass in this episode today. So we got 94 casings that we need, and we need 4 each. Whew. Yeah, that's going to take a while. All right. So we need 347 more Americium. And then we also need Aquata alloy. We might have a bit of an issue here now that I'm thinking about it. Although, yeah, that's... No, I don't... We should be good. I have a bit more helium plasma. Oh, trinium. I'm gonna have to go to... no, I have deep iron. I have plenty, yeah. Alright. I guess let's take care of this, and we'll get the trinium. Alright. Yeah, let me do a bunch of crafting up here. And... Fortunately, I'm gonna have to let this... just kind of run. That's right, I turned it off, didn't I? Alright, so that's going to take a while. Yeah. Alright, so got some crafting up here to do. Just let this run. Let's get this taken care of. This goes through a centrifuge, doesn't it? I don't remember. This one? Yeah, there is a small pile of trinium. Trying to remember. It's been a while since I've processed this. Yeah, so you do that. And then I guess just, yeah, centrifuge. All right. Yeah, so let's get it's turned off. This deep iron. The deep iron. I really need an export on this. I just don't have one. because I don't have any more room. It doesn't work on the thing. All right, yeah. Let me take care of this, and we will be back in a little while. All right, I am just crafting up the Meracium. It's going to take a while, but we're pretty much ready. So I think I'm going to start breaking down all this piping that I have. Now I'm going to... I don't want to do it this way. Again, I'm not going to have like a thing of molten titanium. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to just solidify all this. Oh, that's probably need to turn that off underneath. And let's turn that off. And then we'll just fluid solidify all the titanium, I think. Yeah. Because we'll... that's right, I'm using that fluid solidifier. Could just borrow it while we're empty. Alright, so these should be empty. Yep, I just gotta be careful I don't accidentally break the reactor, because that wouldn't be fun. Alright, so that... this will probably go underneath. So it's kind of like hidden, so why don't we do that? And... this should all... I have a thing there. Let's take that off. Alright, so that's going to fill that up with the radon. Not that radon's horribly expensive to get. Yeah, see? That's done. But you can see, you saw the stuff, the fluids bouncing back and forth. Alright, so we'll have to move that. I think I have radon on. Yeah, it's right there, so we can just pull that out. And then move that. All right, and then I'll put this stuff underneath. Unfortunately, I can't pull that out. I wish you could do that, but it doesn't work. All right, so underneath, I'm still debating the absolute easiest way to do this, and I know it is much easier than Gregtech pipes would be to use the pressurized or the ender fluid conduits. Because these can hold multiple fluids, they teleport instantly, and you could put filters on them. I've just used those so many times over the years that I'm trying to just kind of stick with the Gregtech stuff, just for my own enjoyment. I really like the Gregtech pipes and trying to figure out filters and stuff. So I think I'm going to stick with that, but we're just going to clean everything up, I think. And hide a lot of this piping kind of underneath. Now, the one issue is the two metals, and trying to do a filter on that is the issue. So I may have to do a second fluid extractor for the ones with two, which I don't mind doing. I mean, it just adds more machines underneath and one channel, but let's go ahead and I think we're just going to break all this down. I don't need any of this. Although I should pull the filters off before I do that. Crowbar. Yeah, sometimes the thing is a bit hard to get to. Hopefully I don't need any more uranium or europium. That would be not fun. I feel like that just turned off. I saw it flicker. I don't know if it was the quick. Is that? It was like on. I don't know if that's just the Gregtech pipes, kind of like when I break them, causing something. Yeah, because it's still on. I think it's maybe just like adjusting, like updating as I'm breaking stuff around it. So that's a thing. We'll see. Maybe that is exactly what I didn't want to do. Let's break this before... Yeah, the problem with these wrenches, they're so like... They break stuff so fast. So, I don't know if it actually voided anything there, or it just finished the craft and then it was broken. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so that looks much better. This stuff, this is another... I think this will probably stay up here. And this will probably stay up here, I think. All right, let me finish crafting up the Americium. This is, like I said, going to take a while. And then, yeah, I'm going to craft up, I think, one more fluid solidifier. We should be good with that, I think. I am thinking about doing tin plasma instead of helium plasma. All right, so that is also just one. Yeah, that's just one. One metal. All right, so I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, kind of getting some ideas here. All right, let me cut here, and we will come back when I can finally craft up the whole fusion reactor. All right, I got all the Americium, and I'm just smelting down the quad alloy that we're going to need. I'll just pump it directly in the assembler. Actually, it'd probably be faster to do it in the other one. Change my mind. Yeah, if we do it in the assembler, I need the plates though. Luckily that's really quick. I need to do something about this. This looks really weird now that I moved my freezer. All right. Just want to get the last of these in there. All right. And the Americium plates. And this will just go in the assembler. And then we'll put this stuff in there. But I need to break down the fusion reactor first. So I'm thinking I do need helium plasma still, so I'm probably going to leave this stuff kind of as is and just replace it with the new reactor, I think. But I've gone ahead and pulled out all the different fluids that I had in there, and I think we're good. So let me go ahead and break all this down. I'm actually kind of curious how fast the assembler is. Hopefully this works. I'm assuming it's going to work. All right, so it's 3 seconds. I mean, it's not super quick, but wait, no, that did a whole lot of casings all at once, so that is much quicker than putting in the other thing. So yeah. Anyway, let me get everything broken down, and then we will build a new. Does that? Not, oh, it doesn't fit in there. Dang it! Yep, because it's only so annoying. Oh well, we'll just do it like that. Anyway, yeah, we'll be right back. All right, I got all the parts back, and we should complete this quest when I get the fusion casings out of here. There we go. There is that. And the fusion Mark 3. And the reason I wanted to complete this quest is because it has a whole lot of these superconducting wires. And I'm going to take those over these. These are way less cheap than this. So definitely going to use that. Yeah, I could even use it for bigger transformers and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, so we got all this again. So let's actually, that's going to be, those will be the input buses. Do that. So input hatch, and then these. Input hatch, casing. Now I haven't replaced the ZPM cable because I'm actually kind of curious if it works, because it's not pulling a ZPM amp. It's only pulling right, yeah. It's only pulling like 4,000 or something like that, so per thing. So I'm kind of curious if it works with the just the ZPM cables. All right. Yeah. Just stay down here. It's probably easier. There we go. Now, guess we'll do, let's do the inside, I guess. So we'll do output hatch there. There. Guess we could throw all those down on the outside. And then I'm just gonna, I think, just to get going, I'm just gonna do the helium plasma, just so I can start producing some power again. Because I have 0 helium plasma right now, completely out. So I need to kind of get that up, and then probably start looking at producing a different sort of plasma. The only thing is I'm going to need to keep up. I hope I have enough fusion casings. Now that I'm looking at that, I don't know. But we put that there. Because they need, no, we don't need 32 on top. All right, so there is the energy hatches, and I'm assuming nothing is gonna like blow up or anything. I don't know why it would, but all right. So then, yeah, and then I will just replace all the These, I'll replace these eventually with energy hatches. All right, so I think we're good. Yeah, I think we have enough. Might actually have a couple extra. No? No, we're good. It's gonna face that way. It's gonna face up. Actually start putting stuff in there. Guess I don't really need to face those, but we'll just do that. All right, and then go. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I've done this kind of awkward, but did I miss somewhere? I always miss something. Let me do a double check and see there's one. Oh, there we go. I was just missing one. All right, so I made one extra casing. Not a problem though. Anyway, there is the fusion reactor. Yeah, and we're pulling the power, not a problem. As we can see, I don't know. Yeah, 80,000. All right, so that should be good. It's just going to take much longer because I don't have enough energy hatches on it. But that is not a problem. One thing that is a bit annoying is all the output hatches. So I need to like kind of set them. Oh, I can't even get to this. That's a bit annoying. Wonder if it still like fills up if you break it. Or did it reset it? Yeah, it's still filling up. All right. So I just need the 60 million, and then how do I want to? I guess we could just... We'll do... Because I think there is like an output none. So yeah, output nothing. And I'll just do this on all of them. Fortunately, I got to do this. Can't remember. Did I do it on that one? I don't think I did. And then as we go, I'll just kind of like open one up. I think that's probably the best way to do this. All right, the only one I can't remember. Did I do this one? All right, so there we go. Yeah, so in theory, when I turn it on, it should put the helium plasma in there. Once we get up to 60 million. I just had a thought, and I don't know what's going to happen with this because this is going to be overclocked, and I was like, am I going to be pulling enough power to actually run the recipe with only two things? Because they don't take a full amp, I don't think. They only pull like whatever the hatch. I don't remember. I think it's like 8,000 a tick maybe, so I don't know. But yeah, we should be good. So let's turn this thing on and see if we got this all working. All right, and I may have to put more, oh. I should probably put the other fuel in. There we go. All right, so it looks like we're running. And is it filling up with power? Yeah, it's filling up with more power. Double check. Curious. Yeah, so as we can see, these aren't even pulling close to an amp. But there we go. There is our helium plasma. And hopefully that is, it should be much faster than it will, twice as fast as it was before. So we should be producing way more power. I'm just gonna turn all these on. And we'll kind of see. It's going to be a little off right now because it's got to fill all the pipes. So it's outputting quite a bit here. But yeah, there is the Tier 3 fusion reactor. I actually like the casings. I like the pink casings on it. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, we didn't really get into any different plasmas today, unfortunately. This thing is just takes such a long time to gather all materials for it and everything. But yeah, I'm thinking I may do like tin plasma out of this and yeah, send tin plasma down there instead of the helium plasma. We'll just keep the helium plasma. Actually, looks like I broke one of the things that sends it down there into the mixer for the neutronium. Yeah. So I still need that to get the raw neutronium, so yeah. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do this yet, but if I maybe send a pipe up this way and then we'll just fill it all with tin plasma, I think that's what I'm going to do. But in order to get tin plasma, I gotta get more energy hatches. But now that we got this going, I'm not going to be struggling with power and draining the power, hopefully. But we'll check that out next episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.